Let this story wrap you in warmth and bring you restful dreams. Petunia and the Hopeful Lotus. This story is about the unwavering belief in hope through the adventures of Petunia and a sprite named Lotus, who bring joy and encouragement to the people of Greenwood. In the small town of Greenwood lived a girl named Petunia who was known for her endless optimism. She believed that no matter how dark the night, dawn would always come, bringing with it new hopes and dreams. One day, as she wandered through the woodland near her home, she stumbled upon a small, shimmering sprite named Lotus. Lotus was unlike any creature Petunia had ever seen. Its body glowed softly, and its wings glittered like diamonds in the sunlight. Lotus had a mission to bring hope to those who had lost it, and Petunia was more than willing to help. The two became fast friends as they embarked on a journey to spread hope throughout Greenwood. They visited a lonely widow, and with Lotus' gentle encouragement and Petunia's kind words, the widow found a reason to smile again. They then helped a struggling artist rediscover his muse, reminding him that beauty could still be found in the simplest of things. One evening, as they sat by the riverbank watching the sunset, Lotus shared stories of her travels. Her tales were filled with magical lands and fantastical beings, each story instilling a sense of wonder and possibility. Petunia listened intently, her heart swelling with a newfound resolve to never let go of hope, no matter the challenges that lay ahead. With each person they helped, the bond between Petunia and Lotus grew stronger, their shared belief and hope shining brighter than ever. Together, they proved that even in the darkest of times, hope could always be found, lighting the way like a beacon in the night. Here, on is another comforting story for you. Salvia and the Resilient Mountain Sprite. This story is about a young girl named Salvia, who learns resilience from the mountain sprite Lantana in an enchanted forest. Once upon a time, in a village nestled between tall mountains and lush forests, lived a young girl named Salvia. She had bright eyes that always twinkled with curiosity, and a spirit that was as untamed as the wilderness round her. Despite the harsh winters and unpredictable storms, Salvia's home was a place of warmth and love. Her family taught her the value of resilience, reminding her that no matter how challenging life could be, there was always a way to persevere. On cool autumn day, as Salvia wandered deeper into the forest than ever before, she stumbled upon a hidden glen. The moment she stepped into the clearing, she felt a sense of magic in the air. Trees with leaves of gold and crimson stood tall and proud, and a gentle waterfall sang a melodious tune as it cascaded over smooth stones. Amidst this natural wonder, a small, glowing figure appeared. It was Lantana, the mountain sprite, guardian of the enchanted forest. Salvia was mesmerized by Lantana's shimmering wings and gentle presence. The sprite's eyes shone with wisdom and kindness. "Welcome, Salvia," Lantana said in a voice that sounded like the rustling of leaves. "I have watched over this forest for centuries, and I see your heart is as strong as the mountains that surround us." Salvia felt a surge of pride and curiosity. "Lantana, can you teach me how to be as resilient as the mountains?" The sprite nodded with a smile. "Come, I will show you." Day after day, Lantana guided Salvia through the forest, teaching her the secrets of resilience. They climbed tall trees, swam in clear lakes, and faced wild storms together. Each challenge brought new lessons. "Feel the strength of the earth beneath your feet," Lantana whispered as they scaled a rocky cliff. "Remember, no storm lasts forever. The sun always returns." Salvia learned to steady her breath and focus her mind during difficult times. She discovered that true resilience came from within. Patrons saw her determination to stand firm and never give up, even in the face of adversity. One evening, as the sun dipped below the horizon, painting the sky with hues of purple and pink, Lantana took Salvia to the highest peak in the forest. "Look, Salvia," Lantana said softly. "The wolf is vast and full of wonders. Yet, it is the resilient heart that finds its true place within it." Salvia gazed out at the endless landscape, feeling a deep sense of peace and strength. She understood that resilience was not just about enduring hardships, but growing through them. With a grateful heart, Salvia said goodbye to Lantana, promising to carry the lessons she had learned back to her village. As she returned home, Salvia felt different, far stronger, wiser, and more connected to the world around her. She knew that no matter what challenges lay ahead, she possessed the resilience to overcome them. Years passed, and Salvia grew into a wise and compassionate woman. She became a beacon of hope and strength in her village, sharing the mountain's fright's teachings with all who would listen. And every autumn, she would visit the Hidden Glen to thank Lantana and renew her spirit, remembering that resilience was the greatest gift of all. Our next story is ready to carry you further into rest. The Flax and Clover, the guardians of the forest. This story is about a boy named Flax and a sprite named Clover, who work together to protect their cherished forest. Once upon a time, in a lush green forest filled with towering trees and vibrant flora, there lived a kind-hearted boy named Flax. Flax loved exploring the forest, where he felt deeply connected to nature. One day, while wandering through the sunlit glade, Flax heard a soft rustling sound. Curious, he followed the noise and found a small, glowing sprite named Clover. Clover had a tiny, delicate frame with wings that shimmered like the morning dew. "Hello, Flax," Clover said with a smile. "I'm here to help you protect this beautiful forest." Flax was astonished but delighted to meet Clover. From that day on, the two became inseparable friends, working together to care for their beloved forest. They planted new trees, tended to the flowers, and ensured the streams ran clear. One afternoon, Flax and Clover noticed the forest seemed unusually quiet. They quickly realized that someone was cutting down trees in the distance. Determined to stop the destruction, Flax and Clover dashed through the underbrush. When they reached the source of the noise, they found a group of people clearing land for a road. "Please stop," Flax cried out. "This forest is our home and we must protect it." Clover fluttered beside him, her wings glowing brightly, adding an aura of magic to their plea. The workers paused, captivated by Clover's enchanting presence. After listening to Flax and Clover, they agreed to find a way to build the road without harming the forest. They promised to replant the trees and create paths that would coexist with nature. Grateful and relieved, Flax and Clover returned to their glade, knowing they had made a difference. Under the canopy of stars that night, Flax and Clover sat together, feeling a profound sense of accomplishment. They knew their work as guardians of the forest was far from over, but together they could overcome any challenge. And so, their friendship and dedication continued to blossom, just like the beautiful forest around them. Let's wander gently into the next story. Orchid and Snowdrop, a lesson in fairness. This story is about Orchid, a kind-hearted girl, and Snowdrop, a wise witch, who teach their village the true essence of fairness through empathy and understanding. Once upon a time, in a village surrounded by emerald forests, lived a kind-hearted girl named Orchid. She was known for her sparkling eyes and a smile that could brighten the darkest days. Orchid loved helping her neighbors and was often found tending to her garden filled with vibrant flowers. Yet, there was one peculiar blossom that intrigued her most. An illicit snowdrop flower said to bring fairness to anyone it touched. One winter morning, as frost painted the village silver, Orchid set out on a journey to find this mythical flower. She ventured deep into the forest, guided by the whispers of nature. The trees seemed to lean in, as if sharing secrets of the woods. Her heart raced as she reached a clearing where the Snowdrop Witch's cottage stood, adorned with icicles that sparkled like stars. And knocking gently on the door, she was greeted by Snowdrop, a graceful witch known for her wisdom and fairness. Snowdrop's silver hair flowed like a river of moonlight, and her eyes held centuries of wisdom. Orchid explained her quest, and Snowdrop listened intently before speaking. Where fairness is not something that can be simply given, White Snowdrop said softly. It must be nurtured and understood. She then led Orchid to her enchanted garden, where countless snowdrop flowers grew amidst the serene glow. But to understand fairness, you must first experience it, Snowdrop continued. She handed Orchid a small, enchanted snowdrop. Cultivate this in your garden, and nurture it with kind actions. Only then will you see the true essence of fairness. Orchid took the magical flower home and did as instructed. Days turned into weeks, and Orchid continued her daily acts of kindness. She helped the elderly, shared her meals with the hungry, and spread joy wherever she went. Gradually, the snowdrop in her garden began to bloom, its petals radiating a gentle, guiding light. Some particularly cold evening, a dispute arose between two villagers over a piece of land. Both claimed ownership, and neither was willing to compromise. Orchid, seeing the tension, invited them to her garden. As they stood before the blooming snowdrops, she shared Snowdrop Witch's wisdom. Her fairness is about understanding and empathy, Orchid said. It's about putting yourself in someone else's shoes. The villagers listened, and as they gazed at the glowing flower, their hearts softened. In a found understanding, they decided to share the land, realizing that fairness is not about having more, but about ensuring everyone is treated with respect. As news of the harmonious resolution spread, villagers came to see the enchanted snowdrop in Orchid's garden. Its blooming petals became a symbol of fairness and unity in the village. And so, Orchid and Snowdrop's lesson lived on, reminding all that true fairness comes from compassion and empathy. Every winter since, Orchid visited Snowdrop to thank her and share stories of the village's newfound harmony. Their bond grew stronger, and the village thrived in the light of the magical snowdrop, a beacon of fairness for all. May your night be calm and restful, sweet dreams.